double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking on. Cause the flight, promise you if anybody can hold me, I can. The right man, baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back. Battles not taking photograph. Run it back, cause it's runs. Run it back when I told it run. I'll be back like another van. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boulder dash. Run it back and running back. Face back with the shoulder pads.
Run it back, watch your back. You think I want it cream, but I like it black. About the act and run it back. And you see how I act, but then I laugh. Feeling like a fatal heart attack.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got a solid matchup in store in the NFC, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers.
All right. The new team, no Aaron, no Devontae.
To get this one started. And off
it's a brand new squad.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So
feeling a little bit different. Nothing too crazy. Start the game off here.
Let's go.
The girl.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Here we go. Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Oh.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker
Bobby Wagner's back.
Return it to the 24-yard line.
Uh-oh.
On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
So
that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged.
They not starting my boy out here, Stokes.
We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
They not starting Stokes.
You just don't take any step.
That's
get your feet
crazy.
moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22 now, here's the second and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. That is caught at the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And now a handoff to Charbonnet. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game, but I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Play action this time with Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
Hang on, I mean, it's a little smoother. A little smoother. Nothing out the ordinary. Love looking like he loving it out there.
And the person calling the plays, they're not shutting him down early in this game.
So from Seahawk territory now,
Big Bach, oh, he's superstar again.
48-yard line. Now they'll toss to Jones running left.
Oh.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. And this will be incomplete.
I thought he fumbled that shit.
Play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Love. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes
the routes look a little different in this playbook. I may want to keep this playbook.
He's not able to corral it.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh, threw it right to him. Oh.
On the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage.
Oh, got me.
All we can practice in meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
That's a good play.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf from 4 yards out. And And the Seahawks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Let's pick it up. Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the
I really
line.
wish I would have did away with the shaking of the screen, man.
Offensively, obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd and 5. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he'll get this forward for about 3 to the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. He's got the open man. That's Musgrave. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Now the toss to Jones, running right, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. On 3rd down, Love.
Oh.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run on this first quarter of play. 14-0.
First game jitters.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Right?
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Walker now at 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Now Gino. Packer pressure, and down he goes. multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them, and now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And I believe that that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. Myers' kick is good. And
what? Good kick. Jesus.
They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We are in it to win it. Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On play action, Love to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards.
I might have to use them two in tandem. You know, a lot. Like last year, I was always one back center. You know, I might have to use two. Might have to go with both Dillon and him.
For a significant chunk of yardage.
Throwing. Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Green Jack.
Now Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they
Good throw by Love, low key.
But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. That's good for 28 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Dillon will take this one in. For
he like flipped me in that motherfucker.
Well, this has not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show them they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
So definitely the best drive of the night right there.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
Kept the ball out of harm's way. And did what I was supposed to do on that drive. Let's see. We can get another stop here. Score before the half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more. And it's a fumble. And the Packers pick it up.
That was a well-timed punch right there. Like a well-timed punch.
Remember in preseason when we went to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble.
I like the fact that they dive straight on it, though.
From the 30. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. First down now, but that clock rolling. Jones will score. Touchdown Packers. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage, and
I don't know. I feel like the gameplay I think it's a little slower than the last game. Not like by a lot. I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because of just my first time playing it.
Here's more. He will return it. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe
it's definitely not feeling like the speed of the game has gotten a little bit slower, for sure.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-4.
Whoa.
Giving up the football.
Damn.
Sideline, inside the 20. He's across midfield, and he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. A big play there just before
that was different. Jair was breaking on that thing. You see that?
One touchdown this first half already.
Whoa, he just completely missed it.
Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Second and goal from inside the 5. Here's Smith.
Ah, that's me. Damn it.
Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tariq Woolen picks it, and he's giving his guys a shot for late points.
That's a bad throw.
In range for a field goal or maybe more.
All right, man.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit, because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Gotta stop turning the ball over, man.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. On the return, it's Eskridge, and he'll bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On first down, it's Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, here's Charbonnet. He takes this for 3 to the 29. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Oh.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this 2nd half.
Love now. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Love. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Love going to give this one to Jones. To the
Ooh, good tackle.
36-yard line, stop there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I like the game so far, man. I mean, it's Madden.
Love looking to throw it.
Not expecting a shit ton. Good
he's
coverage.
Just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Love.
Oh, pick.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Oh, I missed.
And this will be off the way.
Oh.
He banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So he needed a little assist from his friend the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist right.
I like liking the blocking on kick returns, though. I'm not liking that. They got him playing. No, you gotta put him there. Yup.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Smith here, an audible at the line. Throwing now is Gino. This is Fant on the short completion. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now Smith. Pass complete. He's got Smith and Jigba. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Smith throwing again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter.
Try to make that part of my game this year.
Of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Mm.
After the field goal last time,
Stuffing that shit.
It at least they got
stuffing
points out of
it.
the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. First target, first catch, and a first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Jordan Love ready on first down here. On the move past the 40 and down right around the 37. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I'm thinking the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37.
So far, so good on the game. I mean, the gameplay is fine. Like I said, I feel like it's a little on the slower side. Oh, shit.
Flushed out right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one.
Yo, I really need to start doing that a little bit more. Need to get on with it.
Well, there you go. Save
I got time.
Scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that
Especially if
exact
you got
moment,
legs.
that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Ah, it's a pick. Oh, no.
The end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
It looked like a pick.
Easy job to go out and catch passes when
Thought it
people
was a
are trying
pick.
to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll wind up
It's not running.
losing 3.
It's not working. Run game ain't working right now.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Love.
Ah,
A hit as he
wasn't a
throws
pick.
there, incomplete.
I think he had
Field
to
goal.
that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
so just for future references. Kenny Clark, superstar. Rashawn, superstar. And Jair is X Factor.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin first and 10.
I just hit that
Carry
man.
that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he's got Smith and Jigba. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On the carry, Charbonnet.
Our boy Kenny.
He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On second down, it's Walker, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Defense coming through for you, boy.
Also forward. Now third down.
Coming through.
This is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh! Got a gift right there. That's a gift. That is a gift right there.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And they will take over first and 10.
Where you make your money at right here, baby. Where you make your money at right here, baby. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm plugged in. I'm plugged in. Come on now.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. Play action this time with Love.
Throw it away.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I gotta switch some of these plays around, man.
But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on second and 10. That's complete to Dobbs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep...
Oh, come on. I threw it. Let me throw it away.
Seahawk defense. And now they're in the hurry-up. Love now on second down. Under pressure, they got him again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Love now to pass on 1st down. It is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
I threw it off my back foot.
Just about sewn up this football game.
Threw it off my back foot. It was a valiant comeback, though. It was looking quite dire for me earlier. Definitely looking.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the
Oh, no. He overthrew it. Nope.
So now there he goes, right side. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 74 yards. And the Seahawks use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Definitely thought
Forget
run.
about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Love. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. On the move past the 40. Inside the 20. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josiah DeGuara, 71 yards. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively. Oh, it's out.
Yeah, he fumbled it. Come on, guys. That is some... I got the turnover I needed. Damn. That's all right.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was a
mistake.
Yeah, sure, without a doubt. Because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down, protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Now here's a little touch.
Oh my God.
He is going to have a Seahawks 1st down, and that should just about do it.
That's the play.
10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I had it though. They just didn't pick up the fumble.
We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final
That's it. You could just take a knee.
That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll run again. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle.
I made way too many mistakes. That's my first game, though.
That was good.
I had like a couple chances to fumble that didn't get recovered. That was kind of the nail in the coffin right there.
But a nice game overall.
That'll do it for us.
I gotta
For
figure out
Charles
Justin
Davis
Love.
and all our hardworking crew.
Jordan Love.
Brandon Gaudin, you've been watching the NFL
He do fine.
on EA Sports. For more, find us
For the
on
most
Twitter
part, he do
at
fine.
Madden NFL.
I gotta,
With
you
that,
know,
we say so
limit his
long, everyone,
throws.
from
This ain't Aaron
Lambeau.
Rodgers. But definitely, I feel like I said, I feel like it's definitely a little slower than last year. But first game down, I lost by a touchdown. I threw like 5 picks. And I'm okay with that.